Don't drink plain water after 50. It could be holding your energy back. I am Dr. Liana Zhou, and today I will show you how to turn simple water into a powerful tool for circulation, strength, and vitality. Make sure you subscribe. This one small change might surprise you. See, as we age, our body changes the way it uses water, and most people never realize how big that change really is. In your 20s and 30s, every cell in your body acted like a sponge. You could drink a glass of water, and within minutes it was absorbed, distributed, and used exactly where it was needed. Your kidneys, your blood vessels, even your skin all worked in perfect harmony. But after 50, that harmony starts to shift. The body becomes less efficient at holding on to the water it receives. Your thirst signal dulls, so you may not even notice you are slightly dehydrated most of the time. The kidneys, once perfect filters, begin to excrete more fluid than they should, flushing out precious minerals and electrolytes that your body depends on for proper function. You might still be drinking the same amount of water, but far less of it is actually being used by your cells. And here's the part most men overlook. When your cells don't get the hydration and minerals they need, they begin to lose flexibility. The arteries and capillaries, those tiny tubes that deliver blood throughout your body, start to stiffen. Think of it like trying to water your garden with an old, dry hose. The water still flows, but the hose doesn't bend as easily, and the pressure drops. That's exactly what happens inside your body. This reduced flexibility makes it harder for blood to move freely, and that doesn't just affect your heart or your brain. It affects the areas of your body that rely most on circulation and vascular health. You might notice your hands and feet feeling colder, your energy dipping faster throughout the day, or your morning erections becoming less firm and less frequent. The problem isn't that your desire has disappeared, it's that your circulation has slowed. Plain water, while refreshing, does little to correct that on its own. Without the minerals that carry electrical signals across your cells, your body can't fully open those blood vessels or deliver oxygen where it's needed most. So even if you're drinking 8 glasses of water a day, your tissues might still be thirsty. Not because of how much you drink, but because of what's missing inside the water. And that's why understanding this hidden problem is so important. Hydration after 50 isn't just about quantity, it's about quality. Once you learn to upgrade your water with the right minerals, everything changes. Your energy, your focus, and yes, your blood flow where it matters most. The secret, gentlemen, lies in minerals. Those tiny electrical messengers that quietly keep your body alive and functioning. Most people never think about them, yet they control almost everything, from your heartbeat to your muscle strength, from your mood to your blood flow. Every signal your body sends, every thought, every movement, every pulse, depends on minerals carrying an electrical charge that tells your cells how to act. Without them, your system starts to lose communication. Your heart still beats, your muscles still move, but not with the same precision or strength. It is like trying to make a phone call with poor reception. The signal breaks up, the message is delayed, and your body becomes less responsive. When that happens inside your blood vessels, the result is slow circulation, weaker flow, and reduced energy in the very tissues that define a man's vitality. You see, plain water does not carry that electrical charge. It hydrates the surface, it fills your stomach, it quenches your thirst, but it does not penetrate the cells in the way your body truly needs. To move water into the cells, your body depends on electrolytes, the minerals that dissolve in water and create that subtle electrical current that tells your cells, open up, absorb, repair. Without that signal, the water you drink simply passes through you, leaving you feeling bloated, not energized. As we age, this becomes an even bigger issue. The way your body handles water changes. The kidneys, which once filtered and balanced minerals perfectly, become less efficient. You begin to lose essential elements like magnesium, sodium, and potassium more quickly, especially through sweat and urination. And even if you drink plenty of water, your cells can remain thirsty on the inside, a condition called internal dehydration. That is why so many men over 50 feel tired even when they are technically hydrated. Think of your body as an engine. Water is the coolant. It keeps everything from overheating. But minerals are the oil that keeps every gear turning smoothly. Without them, friction builds up. Your heart works harder, your blood vessels tighten, and your energy drains away. Eventually, this silent imbalance affects everything: your stamina, your focus, your mood, and yes, your sexual performance. Because blood flow is not just about desire. It is about how freely your arteries can open, how relaxed your smooth muscles are, and how efficiently your body can move oxygen and nutrients where they are needed. And here's the surprising part. This loss of minerals doesn't happen overnight. It's slow and quiet. You might not feel it until you start noticing the little things: colder hands or feet, fatigue in the afternoon, slower recovery after activity, or mornings that don't feel as strong as they used to. That's your body whispering that it's running low on its electrical spark. When you start restoring those minerals, even with small, consistent steps, it's like flipping the power switch back on. Your cells wake up, your circulation improves, and your energy begins to flow again, naturally and without any artificial stimulation. So, before you reach for another glass of plain water, remember this. Hydration isn't just about how much water you drink. It's about what's inside that water. The minerals that transform it from a simple drink into fuel for your entire system. The most important mineral for men over 50 is magnesium. I often call it the relaxation mineral. And that name fits perfectly because magnesium is what tells your muscles, your nerves, and even your blood vessels, you can relax now. You see, when your body has enough magnesium, your arteries can open freely. That means blood moves smoothly, pressure stays balanced, and your heart does not have to fight to push blood through tight, stiff vessels. For men, this is especially important because the very same smooth muscles that line your arteries also exist inside the tissues responsible for your erections. If those muscles stay tense or constricted, blood cannot fill properly, and firmness becomes inconsistent. But when magnesium levels are healthy, those same muscles relax, expand, and welcome blood flow naturally. That is the difference between circulation that struggles and circulation that thrives. And magnesium's benefits do not stop with blood flow. It is also one of the silent regulators of testosterone, the hormone that fuels energy, mood, and performance. When magnesium is low, your body produces more stress hormones like cortisol, which in turn suppress testosterone. But when magnesium levels are restored, cortisol falls, testosterone can rise, and you begin to feel that steady sense of strength and calm returning. What many people do not realize is that this mineral is involved in over 300 different reactions inside your body, from creating energy in your cells to maintaining steady heart rhythm. When magnesium is missing, you may feel it as fatigue, muscle tightness, poor sleep, or even that subtle lack of desire you cannot quite explain. It is not just aging. It is your body quietly asking for what it needs to stay in balance. Now, here is where things get even more interesting. After 50, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing magnesium through food alone. The soils where our vegetables grow today are far more depleted than they were decades ago, and modern diets simply do not contain enough of this essential mineral. That is why even men who eat healthy often test low in magnesium without realizing it. So if you have noticed you wake up with cramps, tension, or you feel restless at night, that may not be stress or aging. It may be your body signaling that your magnesium tank is running low. The good news is, this is one of the easiest things to fix. A small, consistent dose of magnesium, whether from food, mineral-rich water, or a gentle supplement like magnesium glycinate or citrate, can make a visible difference within weeks. Your blood flow feels smoother, your body feels lighter, and you sleep deeper. It is almost as if your entire system exhales, a full-body sigh of relief. Gentlemen, magnesium is not a magic pill. It is your body's quiet reminder that strength begins with relaxation. Because when your blood vessels are open, your muscles loose, and your hormones balanced, everything else begins to work the way nature intended. The second essential mineral is sodium, but not the kind you find in processed foods or ordinary table salt. What I'm talking about is a small pinch of high-quality sea salt or pink Himalayan salt added to a glass of water, especially in the morning. It may sound like a small change, but for a man over 50, this simple habit can make a dramatic difference in how your body stays hydrated throughout the day. Here's why. When you drink plain water, especially in large amounts, your body often cannot hold on to it effectively. You may notice that you drink and then quickly feel the urge to urinate again. This is because without minerals like sodium, water simply passes through your system instead of entering and nourishing your cells. It hydrates the surface, but not the deeper layers where energy and recovery truly happen. Sodium works as a gatekeeper of hydration. It helps your body absorb and retain water inside the cells, where it supports electrical balance, nerve function, and muscle performance. Think of it as a tiny key that unlocks the door to hydration. Without it, the water you drink cannot properly cross into the cells, and your tissues remain slightly dehydrated, even if you drink plenty. But here is an important distinction. The quality of sodium matters. The refined table salt found in processed foods is stripped of nearly all its trace minerals. It is just a harsh chemical compound, sodium chloride, without the balancing elements your body needs. That kind of salt can raise blood pressure and disrupt your electrolyte balance. In contrast, unrefined sea salt or Himalayan salt contains dozens of natural trace minerals, including magnesium, calcium, and potassium. Together, they create harmony in your cells, improving not only hydration, but also circulation and energy stability. When you add just a tiny pinch, no more than what fits on the tip of your pinky finger, into a large glass of water, you are not adding saltiness. You are adding life to the water. You are giving it structure, charge, and the minerals that make your body truly recognize it as fuel. Many of my patients tell me that when they begin this small morning ritual, they immediately notice subtle changes. Their energy feels steadier, their mind clearer, and that afternoon fatigue they used to blame on age starts to fade. That is because proper hydration is not just about how much water you drink, it is about how well your body can use it. So remember this simple rule. It is not about drinking more water, it is about drinking smarter water. A glass of mineralized water in the morning sets the tone for your circulation, your focus, and your stamina for the rest of the day. And finally, let us talk about potassium, the quiet partner that works behind the scenes to keep everything in balance. Most men rarely think about it, yet this mineral is absolutely essential for smooth communication between your heart, your blood vessels, and every single cell in your body. Potassium's main job is to maintain the electrical rhythm that keeps your heartbeat steady and your circulation responsive. When you have enough potassium, your arteries can expand and contract easily, allowing blood to move freely. When you do not, those same arteries can become tense and resistant, forcing your heart to work harder with every beat. That extra strain may show up as higher blood pressure, fatigue, or a general sense that your energy just is not what it used to be. Potassium also has a beautiful partnership with sodium. Where sodium helps your body hold on to water and hydration, potassium acts as the counterweight, making sure you do not retain too much fluid or become overly tense. This delicate dance between the two is what keeps your blood pressure stable and your tissues properly nourished. If one side dominates, balance is lost, and that is when swelling, sluggishness, or circulatory problems begin to appear. The challenge is that after 50, many men eat far less fresh produce, the main natural source of potassium, and far more processed foods that are high in sodium. This imbalance slowly drains your vitality. Restoring it can be as simple as adding a small potassium-rich electrolyte blend to your water, especially after exercise or periods of heavy sweating. Even half a scoop of a low-sugar mineral powder or a few drops of a liquid potassium supplement can make a noticeable difference in how your body feels and performs. Within days, many men describe feeling lighter, calmer, and more stable. Their heartbeat feels smoother, their circulation more open, and their energy more even throughout the day. It is not about sudden stimulation. It is about bringing your system back into harmony, where every heartbeat, every pulse of blood, and every breath feels supported again. Potassium truly is the balancer, the mineral that keeps your inner rhythm steady. Give your body enough of it, and you will notice that same steadiness reflected in your mood, your focus, and your physical confidence as well. When you begin adding these minerals to your daily routine, something remarkable happens. Water stops being just hydration. It becomes fuel, a kind of quiet power that moves through your entire system. Every sip you take now carries purpose. It does not simply pass through you. It feeds your cells, supports your heart, and gives strength to the very vessels that keep you alive and vital. After just a week or two of consistency, many men begin to notice subtle yet undeniable changes. They wake up feeling more refreshed, their minds clearer, their focus sharper. The heavy morning sluggishness starts to fade. By the end of the second week, energy feels steadier, not those quick bursts that fade away, but a calm, dependable current that carries you through the day. And then there is the change most men notice with quiet satisfaction, the return of stronger, healthier blood flow, that deep, natural warmth in the body that reminds you of youth, of confidence, of vitality that never truly left you. It was simply waiting for better circulation to wake it again. The skin looks brighter, muscles feel more alive, and even sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. This is because when your blood vessels open and oxygen reaches every part of your body, repair happens more efficiently. Your cells rebuild, your hormones balance, and your system works in harmony again. So this is not just about drinking water differently. It is about changing the way your body functions at its core. You are giving yourself back the foundation for strength, endurance, and masculine vitality. One small, consistent habit, a pinch of minerals in your water, can turn something ordinary into one of the most powerful health rituals a man can have after 50. So, gentlemen, do not just drink plain water after 50. Turn it into a simple daily tool for vitality. Add a small pinch of minerals, give your body what it truly needs, and you will begin to feel the difference where it matters most, in your energy, your focus, and your circulation. These are small changes, but over time, they build powerful results. When your blood flows better, everything in your life flows better. Your confidence, your mood, your strength, even the way you start your mornings. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe so you never miss my natural health tips. Share this video with a friend who could use a boost of energy, and tell me in the comments, what do you add to your water each morning? I'm Dr. Liana Zhou, reminding you that after 50, vitality is not lost. It is simply waiting for you to awaken it. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.